Hi guys, welcome to this video. I'm unboxing the original Marvel United. It's something you may have already seen a while back because it's been out for a while. If you want to know what's included, here we go. It's the core box that you get with the Wasp, not with Venom, which I did have, but I sold the Venom one because I was getting the Kickstarter stuff. So I did not need that anymore, so I ended up having to get the base game, which was a bit of a pain to get to the UK. But I managed it, and this is what comes inside. So as you can see from the front, there's 5 heroes on the front. I think they've left off the Wasp so that they could put Venom in as well and interchange the cover. But the Wasp is in this one as well as also then having Venom in the Kickstarter stuff. The usual come on little leaflet thing. Then we've got the rules, which are fairly simple and easy to follow. And a load of tokens. Now I've played this game obviously because I had the Venom edition. So these are thugs. These are your threats on the 6 locations. That I can't remember what that is. These are kind of just negative effects kind of things. You pick them up, and the more you get, then the more damage you get or something, on depending on the hero. They're not always used. These are your health tokens for your enemies. These are your different tokens for different actions, abilities. That's attack, move, wild, and heroic. And then you get plenty of those for however many people are playing. The box is pretty much the same setup to the box for the X-Men. It basically looks exactly the same, but you've got slightly different characters. And to me, the plastic in this seems a bit more solid, although this one is a little bit broken in the corner. You end up getting 3 enemies who are red. That's Red Skull, a Taskmaster, and Ultron. And you get the 7 heroes. So you've got the Wasp, you've got Iron Man, Captain America, Hulk, Miss Marvel, Ant-Man, and Black Widow, whose name I always forget and then have to go back to. And then you've got your location cards. These, you have 6 of these in a game and you move around these. You have Avengers Tower, Stark Labs, Central Park, Shield Headquarters, Shield Helicarrier, Times Square, New York Police Headquarters, and Avengers Mansion. Once you defeat the enemies on here, they have powers at the bottom, end of your turn powers, which are really useful, but you don't get to use them straight away. And they tell you how many people, civilians or thugs, go on each one. So see that 2 thugs and a civilian. This one's only got 1 civilian. And then different things that you can do during the game. They are to get your win conditions. So they're really nice to have. There's only 8 in the base game, but obviously if you get more expansions, you have more variety, which is why I wanted the all-in Kickstarter stuff. You have your 3 enemy cards here. So you've got Red Skull, Ultron, and Taskmaster. And on the back, these kind of tell you how to play and what to do to set them up and stuff. And what happens if you get a BAM card and what they do otherwise, special rules and things. They're quite easy to follow, especially good for if you're playing with children or people who forget rules easily. And then you have this in the middle of your game where you have the villain dashboard underneath it. Get this piece of paper thing off it. So that tells you how you're progressing, when you can start attacking the enemy, which is only after you've done 2 of these cards, which are under here. It's really easy to follow. You got a load of cards on the left and a load of cards on the right. There's normally in the game, but in this one, yeah, you get a blue cube. As you can see, it's just a little cheapo cube, blue. That tracks anything on the boards, like when you have, say for example, Red Skull, he's got a villain plotting track on his thing, so you put your little cube on here to keep track of how far you go with that. That's all that's really for. And then you've got a couple of decks of cards, which I will try and open now. One's got your cards in that you need for playing the game. This is defeating thugs, how many you've got. This is civilians, and then you've got clearing threats. You need to do at least 2 of these before you can damage the enemy. Any 2, but so they're really important cards to have. I'd maybe suggest sleeving these because they're going to get used a lot. You got challenge cards in here. They're at the bottom for some reason. You got your enemy cards. So you've got Red Skull and then his threats, which go on the locations. You've got Ultron and his threats, which go on the locations. And you've got Taskmaster and then his threats, which will go on locations. And then if you want to add some extra challenge, you get cards which tell you maybe remove the different cards in your decks to make it harder for yourself. So they're useful to have. They really mix it up a bit as well if you want a bit of variety, or you want to make it harder, because it is more of a family friendly game to start with, especially. So some of the characters are quite easy to play as and easy to win with. If you start taking out some of your wild cards and some of your more powerful cards, like those challenges suggest, then that makes your game a lot more difficult. Then in your heroes, you've got Wasp. I love these artworks on all of these. They're really cool. Ant-Man. You've got Miss Marvel, Hulk, Iron Man, and you've got your other heroes, Captain America, and why do I forget her name all the time? Black Widow. It's really easy to remember. Having one of those weeks. And they've all got different powers and abilities on the bottom, as you can see. So you'll get used to those the more you play. There's no point me showing you all of those now because you're not going to remember them, but that's everything that comes in the base game. So if you want to know more or want to see more, let me know what you want to see next on my unboxings. I've got all of the all-in stuff that came just today, actually. So if there's anything else you particularly want to see or know about, let me know and I'll get back to you. And if you'd kindly subscribe to the channel, that would really help me out too. Thanks for watching the video. See you next time.